Hi, Steve and Caleb from Brownells here with another edition of Smith Busters. And today we're going to look at something that is so important, I'm going to let Caleb announce it.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we haven't addressed this before, but it's flat dark earth is flat dark earth. And as you can see before us here, we have a lot of, components that are all flat dark earth. But if you look close enough, or you don't even have to look that close in some cases, they're not all the same shade.
Well, isn't it a law they have to all be alike or something?
Nope, it is not.
So how could they be all different?
Well, to start, we're looking at different materials. So
Okay.
this flat dark earth on this aluminum here is different than this flat dark earth on this plastic.
Right.
So the only way to really get them exactly the same would be to paint both of them at the same time. So paint both of them, then you're good. But if you're buying this from one manufacturer that injection molds the color into the plastic versus, this one that's either painted on or anodized that color, they're all going to be a little bit different. There's no way to get them exactly right.
And even within the same manufacturer, that pistol grip might be different in a batch made in 2000 versus 2021.
Exactly, yeah. And that's not just for flat dark earth. That's basically any AR components that are colored.
Right.
So, my advice, because we get this call a lot on the tech line, to say, hey, I ordered this handguard to go with this grip and this buttstock, and they're all different.
Right. These are people that belong to the Flat Dark Earth Society.
That's the Flat Dark Earth Society. Yeah. That's why we chose this color. They are the pickiest and they are the craziest.
Right. If you wanted all the same color, you really either got to pick out your components in person and put them all together at the same time and look at them, or you got to paint the whole thing.
Yeah, and what I always recommend, if you want it all the same color, paint it.
Right.
Get some Aluma-Hyde or have it Cerakoted or gun-coated, paint it all.
Right. But, I don't think your friends are going to judge you if you're a shade or two off from your pistol grip to your forend to your buttstock. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, so, whenever you're picking out colors, they're not always going to be the same. They're always going to be a little bit off, and honestly, I'm okay with that.
Well,
so.
I am too. My flat dark earth lower receiver here does not match my upper receiver at all. Have you noticed that?
That's quite obvious, Steve.
I just don't care. If the thing shoots, it shoots.
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as matching components go, close enough is close enough, but it all comes down to personal preference. If you want it to all match, that's perfectly fine. You're building this AR-15 or whatever gun you're doing. Do it your way.
Right. So if you have any comments or any suggestions for color coordination, please feel free to leave us a comment below. We'd be glad to listen to them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time with another edition of Smith Busters.